Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Taking a quick look here at Avalanche, seeing what's going on. This is an interesting one. This one and Solana are both struggling very hard. I know Bitcoin is too, so it's a lot to do with it, but it's kind of unusual behavior for coins that have been outperforming a lot of other coins lately. So again, we're just gonna look at some backend data, kind of understand what's going on here, talk about some key fib levels, and just kind of see if we're gonna get that bounce off that $40 to $39 range we talked about previously. So if you are new to the channel, just know I'm not a financial advisor. I really do love teaching people to trade, and I truly hope you can learn something today. You want to learn a heck of a lot more, attend my training university, cryptocash.tech. It does come with signals and, of course, an amazing community there. Be sure to check that out. We got some awesome stuff here. If you take a look here at Premium, we got some nice profit there from Chainlink yesterday, 5 hours, 32%. And that was a 7x leverage trade, 6x leverage trade for SKL, 153% in 4 days. ARB 125, OP 143, and Matic 102. That was all just yesterday. So congrats again to our members there. Super happy that's working well for you. And again, I like to highlight that because people get the question, give me the question often, what does that mean? What does that imply? Premium is swing trades, and if you get Premium Plus, you get swing trades and day trades, which is a scalping bot that I've created that essentially trades market for us. So it's kind of cool. All right, so we're going to look at the backend data here and kind of see what's going on. This is the last 7 days of trading, and with Avalanche, it's looking pretty interesting here. There's no more liquidity levels to the downside that we can see that are going to get swept. Okay, so a lot of people are kind of just being careful and not taking longs, which I agree with now at this point, especially after getting wiped out there to that $42, $43 mark. So at this point, we got a heavy amount of liquidation at roughly 50 and not a whole heck of a lot below the price action. So that's actually a good sign in a lot of ways. If we take a look at the 12-hour time frame, it'll tell us a slightly different story. We can see there's more shorts than longs in the market here for this coin. So just friendly advice, a lot of people are short biased at this point. And a lot of times you kind of got to go with the current in order to be successful. So let's take a look at the current here. What's going on? We got 3 days of straight bearish continuation. We are, we're testing and potentially breaking through the 20-day SMA. Now you probably think to yourself, wait, testing? What do you mean? Well, there's 6 hours left in today's trading day. The day hasn't closed yet. If it can close up here, that'd be somewhat of a nice. It would be a very nice thing, of course, to close at 42 or higher. But the bottom line here is that we lost some key level supports at 42. That's roughly where the 50-day SMA is trending. So if we can't close above that today, it's safe to presume $42 will be a new resistance level. That's kind of how it works. MACD is still diverging, of course. We talked about that yesterday. Stochastic RSI swinging down. We're still above 50, but not really a great sign here with money flow index being above the RSI. Truth is, we have a lot more room for the price to go down. Okay, so it's best to expect the worst and hope for the best. That's typically what I like to do whenever I trade, and just want to make sure that you're trading safe, low leverage, low position sizing. That's exactly what we do. Those signals I shared with you, 150% in 4 days. That's a 6x leverage trade. All right, folks, you don't need to get crazy with the leverage to be able to be successful. You just need to be consistent. Okay, that's all there is to it. And it's hard to be consistent with high leverage because you just get liquidated instantly, and it's just a terrible thing. Try not to trust everyone you see online posting phenomenal results. There's tons of sunshine traders out there, right? They're only good in the good days. All right, what I'm getting at here, 4-hour time frame, not looking fantastic either. Okay, we are still bearish. We're getting closer to 30 on the RSI, so keep in mind we are getting close to a point where we could see a nice little bounce. I do like to take trades off 30 on the RSI and the money flow index being very low. So AVAX could be one of those trades I might take soon, but I'm probably going to want to wait for confirmation. We're going to look at the hourly, see where we're at, but the 4-hour time frame does not look great. You never just take a long position based on an overextension. That's basically what this is. If we take a look at TD sequential though, we're at a 6. We could literally see another 24 hours of continuation of the downside. So I am not convinced we're at the bottom just yet, especially after having lost 42. So we got to respect the fact that $42 will probably be a resistance level for us. Looking at the hourly, we take a quick look at the Ichimoku cloud. Everything is screaming bearish sentiment here. There's no reason to take a long position. Okay. Now you could get lucky, you take a long position now, and you could be the guy tomorrow that says, "I told you so." That's fine. I don't care. I don't mind. It's not like I don't care. I just it's not like it matters, right? Trading should be internal, not external. You shouldn't trade to try to brag and preach about how good you are. Okay, the numbers just show, and that's the good traders are the most humble, quietest, awesome people I know. Okay, again, I like to try to be that way too, but we try to celebrate our success because it's realistic, right? It's not just an arbitrary, random taking along at a potentially decent position. There's no reason to take a long position is what I'm getting at here. Lagging span is free and clear price action. Conversion lines below the baseline. We're well below the cloud. The cloud is now averaging itself out roughly at about $42 and lower. So there's a great chance we're going to need at least 48 to 72 hours before the price action looks even favorable for a long position. Okay, so if you don't like that, I'm sorry, you're probably not in the right place. I wait for confirmation, I look for good trades, and that's really just what I do day in and day out. Okay, this is my full-time job. Out of the 40 coins I look at on average per day, it's pretty close to that. I might find 1 or 2 good opportunities. I already sent out a signal on a good opportunity earlier, which was ICP. It's definitely looking pretty prime for the pump, and for lack of better terms, right now this coin is not. Okay, so take that what you will. Big picture too. If we lose this 39, 38, basically $39.40 level, we could very well see somewhere in the range of 36. Just keep in mind there's not much liquidation left below the price action right now if we take a look at the larger time frames. Actually, quickly to note, let's take a look at the 1 month. I haven't checked this in a little bit. We do have some, there we go, right there at about 35. So big surprise, it's right at that support level. I'm not saying this this liquidation level support. Some people misinterpret that. It just, most liquidation levels are accumulated at support levels, and that's what we're seeing there at 35 is that potential next target if the price does pull back any further, okay? So just be mindful of that. All right, folks, I hope that made sense and I described that correctly. If you want to learn a lot more, again, cryptocash.tech is a site. If you want a phenomenal exchange that works extremely well and doesn't require KYC or VPN, link down below. Use this link in order to register so you can benefit from that trading bonus there. Phenomenal benefits there with this exchange. They are a great exchange. They have like trailing stop losses, multiple profit targets, things you don't find on other exchanges, and I just love it. So thanks again, Bitunix, for an awesome opportunity for my members. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Trade safe. Remember, low leverage, low position size. It'll save you. Thanks again.